Hello everyone, this is Crota coming at you, giving you game 1 in a series between 120 and Xiaokk. Now, I just realized, silly me, that there was actually two players in the China region that have very similar names, Xiaokk and Xiaokk. And I think I've been mixing up the two. I didn't even realize that there were really two separate players. I just thought, because so many players change their names in slight ways, that in fact was the same player. But then, well, they played each other. So yes, I will try to make that distinction a little bit more. This is going to be Xiaokk spawning over here on the top right hand side of the map as the yellow orc. This is Amazonia for all of you guys who love the names of your map there, as you see the acolyte walking faster than he ever possibly could in those robes. And now we will be slowing things down into the normal speed, hitting the 2-minute mark just now. Now, game 1 in an orc vs undead. Yes, I know I seem to be casting a lot of orc vs undead games lately. Well, that's because there's a lot of orc and undead players, and they seem to make it into the finals quite often. Blade Master now going to go ahead and clear out this Renegade Wizard here. Going to try and pick it up. Is the Blade Master going to get the last hit? That is the big question there. And the Blade Master does get the item and the experience. That is very, very important, as the Acolyte now trying to hide. Really should have went over to the Apprentice Wizards and instead ended up getting taken down by a Grunt there. That will give the Blade Master level 2. As all you need is a little bit more experience than from a 5-3-3 creep camp. Meanwhile, Death Knight doing a good job getting in some extra damage here. Skeletal minions finishing off a handful of units there, as the skeletal minions now just going to continue to mosey along. Now, what is 120 really looking to do here? He does have his graveyard down, and he didn't go for that many ghouls. He's actually using the skeletal minions fairly effectively to try and creep. And now you're going to start seeing Crypt Fiends pop out of here in just a moment. I like this build coming in from 120. A variation on a delaying of the Death Knight. No, he is going to get that Death Knight early, use a Rada Necromancy, and then creep out early to get to level 2. Very, very important. Anytime that you're able to use that early time, that is very helpful. But what was this? He didn't get to level 2. Lightning Shield must have taken down a unit or two there. He cleared out both this green creep camp and this orange one. So by my quick calculations, it looks like the Lightning Shield ended up taking down that level 5 creep. All right. What was this? How come that there's the heal now finally dissipating? Death Knight now going after some units here. You're going to see that a quick turnaround. Crypt Fiend getting in some extra damage. Skeletal Minion now trying to finish off this Grunt here. Grunt now down to 227 hit points. It looks like it will be able to get away. More importantly, though, the Death Knight needs to get away, and in a hurry. You can see a bit of damage being absorbed here. Blade Master may get some extra damage onto the Crypt Fiend once more. There's that critical strike. 88 damage coming in relatively fast there, as the Blade Master does not want to venture in too far. The last thing you want to do is walk in and then be greeted by a Nerubian Tower, slowing yourself down, forcing you to take extra damage from the Death Knight and that Crypt Fiend. Nightcrawler now continuing to work here, as 120 is really suffering from not having Unholy Aura early on. That 50% damage, 50% movement speed, or I believe it's a 10% movement speed bonus, and 50% of the base regeneration there. So yeah, that regeneration would have had a good impact on the Death Knight. Higher hit points, also faster movement speed on the Crypt Fiends, preventing maybe that critical strike blow that you saw from that Blade Master earlier. Blade Master, however, already at level 3 now and still making very good time. Boots of Speed heading out across the map. He wants to try and finish things off. You can see that there is a Sasquatch here. I believe the Death Knight should be able to finish it off. Yes, he does finish it off, and the Dust of Appearance is on that Blade Master. What is happening here? There goes a Skeletal Minion. Death Knight now looking to back away. Blade Master may be able to get off another shot here, and is he going to get in front? No, he is not. Death Knight now running through here. What is going on? Oh, there's a potion of healing. There is that cold tower. Death Knight now wandering around in circles. Speed scroll now being used as the Death Knight wandering again. What is the Death Knight really looking to go? I can't imagine him actually being able to outrun the unit there, as you can see that the Death Knight is still on the run. All right, running away as quickly as possible. That speed scroll really just burned for no real apparent reason. Now the Blade Master is going to be running back. Death Knight, I believe, had a replenishment potion. Did he sell it? He might have sold it, or I know there's also was a replenishment potion on the Blade Master, so Blade Master is going to go ahead and pick those up. Picks up another replenishment potion. Very nice there, as the Blade Master comfortably sits at level 3. The Death Knight now sitting on Blight, regenerating very nicely, but has to be extremely careful. Extremely careful. You can see that Unholy Aura plus that regeneration on Blight. He is regenerating about, I would say, 5 to 7 hit points a second. Very difficult to take out, but the Blade Master, oh, there is the attack there. There is the Cold Tower, and that Blade Master pretty much going to run around in circles now, trying to get in front. Crypt Fiends are now over here as well, and the Blade Master going to split the defense right there. The Death Knight still regenerating hit points without a problem, as the Blade Master will be retreating. All right, Black Citadel nearly done. I am surprised that the Lich has not made its way out yet. The Lich, a very strong supporting hero for that Death Knight. Frost Armor reduces the amount of damage that the Blade Master does, and in terms of just damage per hit, but also slows the attack of the Blade Master, which is perhaps the most important thing, as all of a sudden that Blade Master feels a very strong drop-off in damage. Now, Blade Master still wandering around here. Shadowhunter getting to level 2. Healing Wave and Hex already ready to go. Death Knight may get to level 3 here. No, does not get to level 3. Gets denied. Now, what is going to be happening here as the Blade Master going after the Death Knight? Death Knight now being forced to retreat once more. Skeletal Minions may give level 3 to the Death Knight. Yes, he does. And that level 3 Death Knight will be very happy to sit there, as we may see a quick turnaround. Oh, nope, no Frost Nova there. However, a quick hit did go down. Lich sitting at level 1, 24 experience on the board. Death Knight sitting at level 3. And that Lich with that Frost Armor is going to have to work overtime to try and keep this Blade Master at bay. All right, Blade Master now once more coming over. Death Knight does not look like... No Dust of Appearance. There is the attack now. There is a boulder to the head. 120 taking a little bit of damage. Blade Master may end up getting the item. Yes, or the kill and the item, I believe. No, just... wait, what did he pick up? I don't know. All right, so Blade Master is now gone, but the Death Knight is really looking for more experience, and more importantly, the Lich now. You really want that Lich at level 2 to add a little bit of just Frost Nova damage, potentially. You can see that the Blade Master is still keeping track of that army. Shadowhunter is now at level 3 after clearing out this creep camp here and picking up Scourge Bone Chimes. Scourge Bone Chimes on the Grunt and that Blade Master. That army will be very difficult to take down with so much damage mitigation. Dark Ranger, however, now picked up as well, as the Undead does go the full tri-hero to try and deal with this Blade Master. Lich taking a boulder to the head, but is currently okay. Gonna go ahead and finish things off here. No Dust of Appearance. The Blade Master now going straight after the Dark Ranger. You can see that the damage, how much it slows that Blade Master there. There's an ensnare as well, as the armies are now going to engage. Destroyer now out, and we are going to be looking at some damage. Blade Master, there goes a ghoul. More units going to end up taking a little bit more damage. Are we going to see some Devour magic? Wow, the Devour, that was an absorbed mana. And yeah, that Destroyer really looking to deal a lot of damage here. All right, are you going to be able to finish off some of those lower Grunt units? Yes, those Grunt units that actually have heavy armor, suffering damage very heavily. And this is the turnaround that I believe 120 was looking for. 120 able to finish off pretty much all of the Grunts now, and is now just in a slow fight here, finishing off a handful of units. All right, Crypt Fiend now burrowing itself. Raider going to get taken down. Dust of Appearance, it looks like a Crypt Fiend getting death coiled again. That Crypt Fiend has pretty much absorbed over 1,000 hit points already, as it's going to go burrow itself, but now not going to be able to make it. All right, Blade Master currently silenced, but that's going to end in just a moment. Orb of Lightning is out. More and more attacks as the Blade Master is able to turn things around momentarily. Potion of Healing, there's the Healing Wave as the Destroyer is trying to get away. The Destroyer is purged though, so it's not going to be able to move altogether that easily. There it goes, now taken down as the Blade Master somehow stays alive. What looked like an easy battle for 120 after all the Grunts went down quickly turned around, as that Blade Master is the crux of that army, and that Blade Master able to stay alive. Potion of healing wave, orb of lightning to attack and take down the destroyers, as we now see both sides retreating and going into their own respective corners. 31/50 against 44/50. 120 in a very, very good position, as he's massing up and building up a larger army. Death Knight now trying to chase down after the unit. Let's see, Kodo Beast taking a lot of damage here. Blade Master trying to go after a unit. They're not altogether going to work that easily. As you can see, the Blade Master now hasn't fallen yet, down to 200 and some odd hit points. Death Knight may be able to get off. No, does not use a Death Coil. He had just gotten enough mana for the Death Coil, but I believe it was still on cooldown. 120 ends up letting the Blade Master escape at sub 200 hit points. That is an important fact to note. If that Blade Master does come back strong, well, he's probably going to wish that he actually took him down and put a little bit more effort in focusing down that unit. Lich looking to finish off a couple of items or a couple of creeps here. Lich already at what? 25 intelligence. Blade Master is now nearby. Raiders have shown up. There's a lightning shield and a big damage already being dealt. Healing wave now coming through. Death Knight unable to get off a Death Coil. Blade Master now at 347 hit points. Damage is still pushing through as the Headhunter is now going after the Destroyer. Destroyer now currently okay, but will be forced to back off here in just a moment. There is that Renegade Wizard. Boots of Quoth the Lost now dropped, picked up that Death Knight. 2.4 additional armor, as you can see that this Destroyer is in serious trouble. All right, down to 160 hit points now, trying to back away. Do not really go after that unit. Destroyer down to 33 hit points. It looks like it is going to get taken down. There it goes. Very slow, as the Death Knight now quickly runs right there. All right, Kodo Beast was taken down, and I'm not sure who came out on top there, but it looks like 120 is going to end up giving an obsidian statue to his opponent. No, quickly turning into a Destroyer and heading over that tree line. Blade Master may get some easy shots there, looking for a purge. All you need is a purge or a critical strike, and well, I believe that was it. Big damage there. Not only did you end up losing what was a bad situation, ended up losing an obsidian statue, no, you gave your opponent even more resources and bigger reason to celebrate by taking down that Destroyer. Level 3 Death Knight, level 2 Lich, pretty much level 4, level 3, but it looks like the Orc player Xiaokk is in such a strong position now that there's not much that can be done. All right, let's continue to make our way over here. Death Knight taking a lot of damage, now going to be forced to back off. Meanwhile, Death Knight now trying to chase after all these units here. Skeletal Minion could get taken down. There is a Scroll of Town Portal, quickly realizing that he cannot engage against that many units. Blade Master, finishes off a Crypt Fiend that did not unburrow in time. That was a bit of a play mistake, as we are now sitting at 45/50 compared to 44/50. 120 starting to lose the ground that he had established in the early game. That Blade Master damage just far too high. Shadowhunter now sitting at level 4. Blade Master should be sitting at level 5 or very close to it. There it is, level 4 and 9/10 pretty much. Let's see what's going to be happening here. Lich now trying to aggro the creeps. Takes a boulder to the head. As you can see, the Granite Golem now coming back around the corner. Blade Master now coming in to engage. Orb of Lightning followed by Purge. More boulders to the head on the other units. Potion of Lesser Invulnerability now picked up by that Lich. Lich needs to be extremely careful. Lich very low on hit points now. Is he going to be able to finish off this Rock Golem? That is the big question there. Oh, does not finish it off. Does not get the necessary level. And that may be pretty much all she wrote. Finally gets to level 4. The Lich still sitting at level 2, trying to finish off all the remaining units here. As we see, Headhunter is now getting taken down. Raider now in trouble. Raider going to get taken down here. There is a Purge. Death Knight now going after Kodo Beast. Kodo Beast down to 383 hit points, 360, 274. Now, is he going to turn around? No, not going to even try and bother with that Death Coil. There's a Potion of Invulnerability. Healing Wave now bouncing onto the Kodo Beast. Kodo Beast just barely staying alive now, as the remaining units, Destroyers now going up into the air. All right, Blade Master going to go ahead and try and finish off the Death Knight. Death Knight ends up getting ensnared. It does get taken down. or what? Destroyer. Come on, just finish it off. There you go. Our Lich still sitting at level 3, trying to fight back here. Is he going to be able to finish off at least a handful of units? Yes, he is. Still doing a great job finishing those other remaining units here. But with the Dark Ranger also fallen as well, it is a level 3 Lich against a level 5 Blade Master and level 4 Shadow Hunter. This is not looking good, as the Blade Master now chasing down that Lich. There is the Ensnare, and I believe the eventual GG as the final hero of 120 gets taken out. Game number 1, Xiaokk taking it, as 120 just unable to keep up with the Orc army and that high damage Blade Master. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed game 1. Please stay tuned for game number 2.